your Doppler 10 weather forecast.
Well, good evening. What a weekend and what a day, right? Are you tired of the wind? Yeah, and there's more wind in our forecast, not as extreme as it's been the past couple of days, but these windy days, they're going to be sticking around. As far as any rain, we don't have any out there right now. We've had a couple very small showers and some of the low clouds that didn't last, and that rain that came in this morning didn't produce much. I saw about 1/10 of an inch in many areas where the rain hit. Now, we're still dealing with some wind. We've got 22-mile-an-hour winds in the south-southeast in Corpus Christi, a little bit lighter in other areas, under 15 in temperatures. It's warm and humid out there in the 70s to low 80s. So as you head out the door this evening, it's still going to be windy and very mild. Temperatures staying in the 70s with the cloud cover and all that humidity in the air this evening. Tomorrow, we have a chance of rain again, and it's going to be like today. Not all of us are going to get the rain, but there's a chance of some coastal showers in the morning hours, and then we're going to have to watch for any thunder showers developing toward afternoon, and those have the potential of becoming strong or severe. It's going to be another windy day. Winds from the south-southeast up to 25 sustained, gusting as high as 40. Those temperatures warming a 91 at Kingsville tomorrow into those mid-90s inland. And near Alice, 96, hot day in our inland areas tomorrow. Corpus Christi, 86, and near 80 right along the coastline. And again, rather windy tomorrow with those south-southeast winds. We still have a small craft advisory right now until 7 o'clock this evening. And you see this blue? That's on the islands. That's a high rip current risk through tomorrow. So if you're planning on going to the beach, in the water it's going to be rough, and there's also that high risk of rip currents tomorrow. All right, that wind, oh that wind, and it is going to be blowing again tomorrow. However, it does come down a little bit later in the week, but tomorrow still gust to 40, rather windy, but not as strong Wednesday, and then shifting to the east Thursday. By the way, that south wind on Wednesday is really going to heat things up around here. And then a southeast wind as we get into the weekend starts to pick up again for Saturday and Sunday. All right. Now, we have a chance of some rain tomorrow. Again, it's going to be widely scattered. Not all of us are going to get it, but the reason why in the upper area, you see these? This is area vorticity, areas that rotate in the atmosphere and can give the atmosphere energy or lift the air and cause rain. This next area of lower pressure or vorticity moves in tomorrow, and as it does, that would give the air some lift, and we might get a couple of showers or thunderstorms out of that as we have some moist air over us. Why? Because when you have these upper level disturbances coming in with the upper level winds, it causes, again, the air to start to lift more than it usually does. And that slowly rising air cools, and it can cause showers and thunderstorms to develop. Of course, that depends on the layers of the atmosphere, but in general, that's what happens, and then it pulls out of here and you start to dry out again. So tomorrow we might get some rain. Here's a look at Future Tracker. This is tomorrow morning. Notice there's not a lot there. We get a couple of showers here and there around 2 in the morning, perhaps some thunder in there as well. As we get into about mid-morning tomorrow, notice they're very isolated, but we might have a thunderstorm or two in the area. As we get into later in the day, I'm going to keep a close eye on brush country because some of our forecast models indicate some storms, very isolated in nature, would develop, but if they do, there's the potential they could be severe. So we're going to have to keep a close eye on that for tomorrow. You can see the severe potential for Tuesday. Notice it's enhanced as you get up toward Waco and Dallas. As you get farther to the south, we are in just a marginal risk in our northern counties, which means an isolated chance of a severe storm tomorrow. So here's your 7-day forecast then. We are looking at those temperatures warming up into the low 90s Wednesday. Tomorrow, 86. It's going to be hot Wednesday. We have an elevated fire danger Wednesday. Tomorrow, we have a rain chance, mainly in the morning hours. That's our better shot. And then in the afternoon, isolated thunderstorms. Check this out. Look at these high temperatures for Wednesday. And again, with high temperatures in the 90s Wednesday, we're looking at a high fire risk. So we're going to have to watch that as it still continues to be rather windy. Seth?